Hello and welcome, Crystal Souls. I hope you're ready to discover where your soulmate is from and also their names and more about their personality. So to pick, today we have three bottles available for you. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time, you can meditate on the cards, and then when you're ready, you can find the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. So let's meditate together and breathe in. Hold your breath and breathe out, relax. And choose the pile or the piles calling you. Pile number 1, let's see and start where your soulmate is coming from. So first we have a hint with this bottle because we have the sea, especially underneath. So I'm not sure if you guys are water signs or if one of you is, but I see someone shining brightly and the sun is kind of like calling for, if you see this as you are the mermaid and you're being called to meet this person because their light is so bright. Maybe that's about meeting each other at two different universes, two different places, and so that can be showing up as under the sea. But I think of the mermaid, like the Little Mermaid's song as well, so perhaps you associate yourself with the Little Mermaid, or you might just have a connection with this Disney movie or the love story that is coming from your soulmate and yourself from the Little Mermaid. But what I see here is indeed some type of, direction or some type of travel, or maybe some meeting that is out of the blue, that is out of your own universe, out of your own imagination. And so you can then meet together. So let's see some tarot cards, and these are associated to places. So we can see, of course, more hints about where your soulmate is coming from and what type of person they are. But also the future between you two. Anything that needs to be revealed for group number 1. Let's see. Okay, none of them popped facing up. And since we have too much, I will shuffle again. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So this is manifesting fast. This person can be already taking some action or making a move towards you to be expressing their passion towards you. What I see with this one is that maybe somebody is targeting you or has their eyes on you. And so that's why this eager, this drive, this, desire to take action is quite intense. And this is why it comes quickly. What I see with number 8 again is the infinite sign, so that is confirmation that this is indeed a soulmate entering your life. Even the high priestess itself is encouraging yourself to trust your intuition when meeting your future soulmate, and I'm sure you will know and feel deep down, this is the one I've been waiting for, this is the one I've been receiving signs from. And I'm saying that because the 8 of Wands for me is a sign of synchronicities, because when you think about the person, they appear, or when you want them to text you, they do reach out to you, or sometimes just go somewhere and you meet each other. So this is the type of magic I'm getting here. It's like, okay, well, like, what is happening? But this is all because you are in flow and ready to be with your soulmate. So this is why it aligns and to manifest fast. So High Priestess is telling you, you may have the information, you may know intuitively who your soulmate is, or you may receive some signs during your dreams or during meditations, because you can see the moon appearing, the night, and this might be a sign the universe is indeed showing you hints that this connection with your soulmate is coming quickly towards you. So get ready for that. With the veil, this can be someone who is mysterious. With the book, I see someone intellectual, or you may have an intellectual mind-to-mind connection when you meet the person. I see this, the way, like, if you split the image, this is kind of like a mirror. So you can be attracting someone who is your mirror, very similar to you, or may have the same type of interest than you. And this is possibly why the chemistry, the passion, is going to be instantaneous. I mean, a soulmate is indeed somebody that you did bond with in other lifetimes. And as for the Seven of Coins, this is somebody I see as the best investment when it comes to love. So when you meet your soulmate, you're going to feel like, okay, that's the one, I feel the connection, I feel like we're vibing, we're connecting, we understand each other, and I see myself really committing to this person and building something with the person. So this is what this card is really showing up. And again, the flame, the passion, the attraction. And number 7. And number 7 can be associated to July. 8 can be, of course, August. Number 2 can be February, because we have number 2 of the High Priestess. So they can be times, let's say, when you guys can be meeting or when you guys met, because it depends when you're watching this, because that's a timeless reading, of course. But what I see is especially summer and possibly meeting on a vacation trip, because we could see, with the waves, the ocean or the sea, maybe there's some hint there. But what I see is somebody who brings luck and good vibes. Even the sun is appearing here, the flames, the sunlight we could see with the first card. So everything is matching perfectly. So I'm going to take a look at the booklet so we can see where these cards are associated when it comes to places. So 8 of Wands. For the 8 of Wands, we have North America. Let's see, High Priestess. High Priestess is Turkey. And seven of Coins is Mexico. So, I think these are kind of maybe related. America, North America, Mexico, very close places. So maybe if that's a long distance, they can be associated to one of your places or the other person. But we're going to see more chemistry, so don't freak out. I also have the map I'm going to be using, the one you saw in the introduction. So let's see more about their personality now. Although we saw someone mysterious, who is driven, passionate, this can talk about someone who's good at investing or making money. They can be a business owner. They can be someone who is very successful with what they do. They can be a night owl as well. Look at that. We saw the book Intellectual. I did talk about this. So you guys can really be bonding over a book that you read, something that you learned from, or perhaps your studies are or were very similar. So you can be working in the same area or just have the same type of interest, but you're attracting someone intellectual. Okay, I thought one was about to pop, but nope. We saw the sun and that brightness. So yes, indeed, someone who is positive and their mind is always very positive. They always uplift yourself. They have this type of aura and energy that gives you actually good motivation or good mood and, that drive and passion about just doing what you want to do. So they are very motivating as well, positive, a bit mysterious, intellectual, intelligent, good with money, or will be and become very rich and successful in the future, and driven and passionate so far. Let's see now places, especially countries or continents, depends which are popping. Ireland is one of the places. And because she's floating on this card, this is really telling me that you need to let yourself float. You need to let yourself be guided, because this soulmate may appear out of the blue. You may not really suspect maybe who that person is, where that person is coming from. So you need to let yourself be surprised. So Ireland, Iceland, or Iceland, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's funny. I'm gonna say that because actually when I was getting prepared and I took the map, this one especially, I had this song from Pirate of the Caribbean, I think it is, and I don't know why, but this reminds me of it, or like Peter Pan type of vibe with the island, the boat. So I don't know, but perhaps if you plan to go on a trip, especially near some island. We have Russia as another place. And we have Japan for this one. So we have a lot of different countries. Of course, I'm gonna pick next map so we can get confirmations or perhaps a plus. Let's see more about their personality. Okay. A workaholic. Not really surprised to see this one because we saw somebody invested and very successful. So, of course, they put the work into it. And I'm sure they value what they do and they value the impact they have on people. They are extroverted, so they love to, and look, friendly is the overall energy of the deck. So, yes, indeed, this person likes to have company. They like to connect with friends. I think this is also what makes them a bit more grounded because they're so hardworking and they also want to, make their success happen. But sometimes they need to just have fun and connect with people and not think too much about work. So that's what I'm getting here with your person. But they also love to have their own space and stay at home and work or just plan or just relax. But they also love their social time. And I see a coffee, so they can be liking this drink. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to talk about this, but we have a birthday party here or birthday celebration. So perhaps this person's birthday is coming soon, or maybe yours. I don't know, but you can be meeting while celebrating some birthday as well, because that can be a hint. So let's see places, but not countries, more places where it can be randomly meeting. I'm gonna pick it in a second because it flew. It flew down. And art exposition. Okay, so you guys can have that attraction towards art or books, anything that is very or like a fairy tale type of rather movie, or maybe some photographs or books. I just see that you have some attraction towards good movie or just kind of storytelling type of movie, or just, I'm not finding my words, but yeah, some images as well. I just received an email at the same time. Maybe that's like, you are receiving words, you're receiving messages, or perhaps that's a sign for you. You might receive a message very soon because that's coming fast. So let me pick the other one. And there we have the grocery store. So maybe unexpectedly when you go for some shopping, you can be meeting this person. So look around because perhaps this person is already around you, maybe in your neighborhood or maybe a neighbor, I don't know. But yes, you might be meeting this person unexpectedly, or if you do travel and go for some type of shopping, then this can be when you meet this person. Okay, so I'm going to move these on the side and we will continue with the grid so we can see the zodiac sign of your person. And by the way, with the cards, we had fire with the wands, and coins is earth sign. So fire and earth sign so far. But we can see more precise zodiac signs with the grid. So we have Leo, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aquarius. If not their zodiac sign, they can be the season when you meet. So let's pick the map, and what I'm gonna do is use the pendulum, and any circled area might also be other places. So let's see. This will turn. So Canada and United States, and that is also picked, yes, it's also showing Mexico, and we saw these on the cards. Not much for Brazil and South America, but Mexico was part of it. Let's see for Europe. There are some countries in Europe for sure. Let's see down there. Not much. We saw Russia, so this is confirming it, indeed. Let's see for India. That's creating a circle, so we do have India. So let's see now for Countries in Asia. Yes, that's a big yes. And can you see the circle is growing? So that shows there are indeed a lot of people out there waiting for you. And I think Australia might be part of it. Let's see. Let's focus on Australia. Yes. So these are other places to add. I think this is quite interesting to do that this way because spirits can really show you, okay, which one it is because you picked this spell for a reason. You felt guided towards this one for a reason. So this way this can be precise for you. So I'm going to pick next the letters and words. So this way we can see the name of your person. Perhaps more places. I don't know. Let's see. So someone funny. We have music. We saw arts as something that in kind of appearing there. So art can be something. I think of an architect. But let's see. We can see perhaps era. So you did share different eras. This in French means sky, so perhaps look at the sky right now and try to see if you see a sign, some type of shape in the clouds, or if there's no cloud, maybe that's just that light that we saw from the first card that is shining brightly. But I'm sure you receive a lot of signs already. So off, jar, Jerry, LA, California. We have the rail. It's funny because the pile number 2 do have the train and the rails. So I'm not sure if these are connected, but if you felt guided towards these two piles, that is definitely confirming that for you. What I see as numbers is 111, 1111, 333, 888. So these can be numbers you do see. And they can be assigned for you. So 3 is about evolution, 1, new beginning, new relationship, 111. So that's pretty much what I talked about, but I meant 1111 is actually a soulmate number. 8, we talked about this infinite sign. So this is your reading, guys. If you do like it, put a thumbs up, claim this beautiful energy in the comments down below. I cannot see that. So do claim this beautiful energy. If you're new here, join the beautiful family, subscribe. And if you want some personal guidance, the tools, the merch, everything is linked down below. So check it out if you're curious. Check my other readings if you wait for me, but you can also check under the pile if you feel guided to. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. So group number 2, let's see where your soulmate is coming from and more hints about this person and your future. So first, what I see with this one is some travel, motion, direction. You are on track to be meeting your soulmate very soon. And with the mountain, so perhaps this place is just showing where this person can be living. So perhaps next to a train station, or they can be living near like fields and the mountains. But what I see, this can be describing as their personality, like what we see here. So an explorer, a traveler, someone who is on track. They know what they want. They're very straightforward. For the field, I see them growing, nurturing their soul, really wanting to, again, explore new lands, new cultures. And as for the mountain, I see someone who is grounded, mature. They can have this, very ancient soul about them, or very, ancient personality. And I'm sure you felt that sometimes when you meet somebody, it's like, they have been here multiple times and incarnated a lot of times. They have this maturity that is quite surprising. They're very wise, very grounded as a person. And so this is what I see from your soulmate. But you can be meeting while you go somewhere. So perhaps if you take the train, you can be meeting in the train as well. But all this can be hints for you guys. So let me pick this deck. And this deck is showing you places as well. So we have the devil. Okay, so this is redirecting yourself because in my opinion, this is not really your soulmate, but mostly some temptation that may just get in the way. Because if you look at the snake, you can see this one, kind of moving towards the trees, and I think this represents the two of you, but this snake is kind of like making the two of you not really connect with each other, because this one is really getting all your attention. So there could be some type of crush that you have, or they can be in that situation, and this crush is not the one for them. This crush is just pretty much a challenge from the universe, a test. I know you know what I mean. So this person may not be the one. This is for sure not the one. And that's why you might be tempted by this person, but you are indeed redirected. The Chariot is about action, movement, destination, taking the right road, because you do have options. That is for sure. You do have options, but one of them is toxic. The other one is the soulmate you're searching for. So ask yourself when you meet somebody, okay, do I feel safe? Is my gut feeling okay when I talk to the person? Is it easy for us to talk? Can we understand each other clearly? All this, when it is on track, soulmate energy. When you overthink things are a bit crazy, and yes, there's a lot of passion, of course. It might be more of this energy. So be careful taking the right direction when it comes to choosing the one for you, because you do have options, but these options, one of them is good, the other one is not. So being mindful about it, being careful about it, is the key for you to be attracting a healthy relationship with your soulmate. But I'm sure you'll feel it, you will know it. And I'm telling you, your gut feeling is always right. Your mind, it plays tricks on you. But your gut feeling is always like, there's something going on. Is it off? Is it good? Do I feel excited? And do I feel safe, especially? If you feel safe, that's the soulmate. If you don't, then you can see the snake energy. If not, the situation with two different people, this can also be an ex, kind of creating distance between you and your soulmate. I'm saying this other situation here. So the key to make that successful, the key to not give the snake importance and power, you need to just be confident with you and your destiny with your soulmate. Because if you're just fully invested and you take action and you no longer care about the circumstances, the scenarios and the exes and whatever that is as a situation, this is when you can be fully actually engaged with your energy already with your soulmate. And so you then manifest that triumph, that success, which is a symbolism of the Chariot. So before I move on, I'm going to check with the booklet where these cards are coming from. So I'm going to start with the Chariot energy. So this one is from Norway. And of course, we're going to see a lot of different places. So don't run away because you don't see, the place that was calling you before. So devil energy, let's see. We have Brazil for this one. And they're just associated to the tails like the artist was drawing. So don't freak out. Doesn't mean everybody from, these places or snakes or whatever. No, actually, this is just the energy of you are going to find the right person. Just trust your intuition. You're guided towards this one. And so you can be celebrating this union together. But I think it's rather an X or some type of challenge here, because you may have different options. So let's see more about your person's personality. And they can be a Cancer, because the Chariot is Cancer energy. So confrontational, maybe this is about it. I think an X is going to kind of, get in the way and be very confrontational about, their, how would you say that? The fact that they were with the person before, so they think they are the only one for them. Like, this is over. Like, this person has to move on. So, but just know this can be the situation with what I see here. This one is calling me, so I'll take it. And seductive. I am not sure now if this is talking about this other person that can be appealing, very seductive, very good looking, and like you can see that. But is it just about temptation? Is it just about seduction? But even if that can be associated. This can also be associated to your soulmate, who is very seductive. But I think the more flirty one has red flags energy. Okay? So I think this is mostly just red flags here. And this might just be to, kind of show you, look, there is one who is a good person, the other one is just a player or just wanting that type of seduction, and then they will just be bored. So if you want investment, this is surely not what you choose. But that can be X scenario. But this can also be someone who is confrontational as, this dominant energy. So let's see more countries for group number 2. And with the chariot, I forgot to talk about this, but even the train itself can talk about this aspect of making a move or traveling to a different place. Because the chariot is indeed the car or some type of transportation tool to go somewhere. So the train can also be what you guys use to be meeting with your soulmate. So your soulmate can come from Canada and England. So this is a scene from Peter Pan. So perhaps you do like Peter Pan, or you can be watching that movie together. I don't know. Or they can have this, your soulmate I'm talking about. They're your soulmate. Your soulmate can have this type of Peter Pan energy, Peter Pan essence. Like, I don't want to grow old. I want to have fun. I want to explore the world. I'm curious about life. Let's go have fun. So it's really that type of energy I am getting from your soulmate. And of course, these places can be trips, if not where this person is coming from. And because we have Big Ben, the clock can also be a sign. So you can see, for example, 7 on the clock a lot and 15 on the clock, like 15 appearing, or number 1 and number 5. But we can see more numbers later on. But I think you may see a lot of mirrored clocks as signs that your soulmate is trying to get your attention or try to contact you. So pay attention to your thoughts when you do see these numbers or these, mirrored clocks appearing. So more about their personality. They can be very good at reading people, understanding people, sensing people. And with psychic, I see that they can be very empathic as well and feel you from the distance. So your telepathic ability might be very strong with your soulmate. And you guys are going to be blessed, or you will feel blessed when you meet the soulmate, because the soulmate is your perfect match and you really see yourself building and, conquering the world together with your soulmate. And maybe that's why you could see again a transportation tool with the boat, flying. Or flying can be the airplane, for example. So traveling a lot, it's rather what you guys will do with your soulmate, or traveling to each other. But feeling blessed when having this person, but this person is going to be blessed and very good at attracting and manifesting things. And they can be a psychic or may have psychic abilities. And like I said, telepathic abilities as well. Let's see more places. But these are more like places you can go to and not countries. So we have YouTube and Creative Corner. So you can be meeting out of YouTube or any type of platform online. And they can be someone who is creative or can be using tools like Photoshop's, After Effects. I think of AI as well. Any type of creative tools. And YouTube. And on the road. I am telling you, there is some type of trip going on, or just some type of motion, movement, and action. So this is totally connected to what we saw with the cards. You are indeed possibly going to be meeting while traveling, while going somewhere. Maybe when you go even just not too far away and take the car. And we talked about the car with the chariot. This could be when you do meet this person. Another place is the bar. The bar. And this I think of working place. Because he has the blouse. I think it is blouse. Blouse from the doctor, and this one is like the businessman appearing. So I don't know, I think this can also be the two type of personality you're attracting. But definitely travel. Like traveling is a sign here for sure. So I'm going to move these on the side and we will continue with the other techniques. And I have the map as well I'm going to be using so we can see more places. So let's see first is their zodiac sign. Sorry, my brain is not following. So we have Virgo, Taurus. Oh, I forgot to talk about the other signs here. Pisces and Capricorn. Oh, no, I talked about this. So Cancer energy. With the flames, this can be a fire sign as well. So I'm going to move this on the side. And I'll be using this beautiful map. And the pendulum. So when the pendulum will circle around one area, one country, one place, this will be where your soulmate is. So let's see. So Canada, and I think we saw Canada as a card. So that is confirming this. Let's see, United States. Maybe a bit, but it's a bit shy. Mexico. Brazil, and we saw that one on the card as well. So Brazil or South America. Let's see, Europe. Europe indeed. Africa, yes. Turkey and Iran, Iraq. You can see that circling. India, yes. Russia, no. Asia, yes. I think it's targeted, so let's see. China. Not really. Japan. Yes. Korea. Yes. Indonesia. No. Philippines. Yes. Australia. Yes, but a part of Australia. I think it's again very targeting that area. So these were a plus for you guys. Let me pick next the letters and the words. So this way you can see the name of your person or perhaps more hints. Maybe more places or a code, a message. Ooh, we have a lot of words. I think of rain. So we can be meeting on a rainy day. Or ring. Maybe you are hearing ringing in here. And we saw the psychics, so you can have yourself psychic abilities. Jinn or Jenny. So for the words we have wish, sun, from, smile, will, always, go. Will always go to you is what I heard. Funny, flower, USA, so indeed. It's quite funny because this was shy and then this one appears like, yes, okay, good. And all these letters. So that's the reading, guys. I hope you did like this reading. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to claim this beautiful energy down below in the comments. If you want some personal guidance or the tools I use, the merch, everything is linked down below, so check it out. You can check another pile or another reading from my channel because I have hundreds of them. So enjoy and see you guys next time. Bye-bye. So group number 3, let's see more hints about your soulmate, where this person is coming from, their personality, and your future together. So here we have the mountains, the forest, so they can live near one of these places or type of natural places. Make sure to pay attention to the clouds because they can communicate something to you. The clouds can talk about someone who is a dreamer. And with the mountain, I see someone who is ascending. So they have this conqueror energy. Like, I want to achieve something big. And I have the energy to conquer my dreams, conquer my vision, conquer my imaginative creation, my reality that I create within and then outside of me. So this is a sign, in my opinion, that your person is wanting to grow and wanting to ascend and be in a position of success and power. And with the bluish pinkish color, I see this as a sign that your person is very friendly with the pink color. And as for the blue one, I think of someone who is imaginative, creative, and their heads in the clouds, a dreamer. So that can be their qualities. But of course, that place can communicate something to you. Perhaps you've been to that place or that type of environment before. So let's see with the cards more about the two of you. So you two are awakening to each other, so you can be uniting. I would not be surprised if one of you just ended a relationship. If not a relationship, that can be something that was really like a very difficult end or very difficult challenge. But this was needed for you two, or maybe the person, to be building something fresh and new. We have Rapunzel appearing here and the prince falling from the tower. And in my opinion, that's about reaching out for the princess. I think the masculine, and I'm talking about masculine energy, the masculine is really trying to conquer the goal. Or maybe one ex did try to conquer you, but something really ended, like something is really burning down because you are now redirected towards your soulmate. But I see the tower as another sign that the two of you are just becoming more attuned to your soul, to your dream, to who is meant to be with you and who is best actually to be building a relationship with and to love fully and to express your love to. So this way you can just be directed towards somebody who has good foundation, who is strong enough to be actually creating something beautiful with you. So this is like a cleanse. Even the lightning is showing you clarity, showing you people's true faces, and so that's why things are falling or crumbling down, or this was happening or is happening for your person. It depends. But I do see some situation where things are being cleansed, let's say. So space is offered, and so you guys can then be uniting together. So with the Two of Cups, this is about relationship, true love, unity, and meeting. So you are about to meet your soulmate. Woo! Congratulations. And what I see is the two of you just very tender, very sweet, even though they're very strong, masculine, and muscular men. Still, they have this tenderness. Even the flower is blooming all around them. So your person can be appearing like this. Maybe they have a strong built masculine body. And yes, even girls do possess very strong masculine body. So they can have these traits physically, but they can be very soft. Like their heart, their love is something else. It's something different. And that melts your heart, possibly. So here I see a deep, compatible connection. Two beings loving and enjoying to be together and wanting to unite. And this is a pure love, in my opinion. This love is something else, for sure. And this is awakening your soul for something beautiful, for that beautiful relationship to bloom. What I see as a sign is Aries, Taurus, water sign, and fire so far, but we can see more because we have the grid for this reading, so we can see different signs. Numbers you can see can be 222, which is announcing unity. If not 222, can just be number 2 as a relevant number. Before I move on and I forget, I'm going to be using the booklet because these are associated to places. I think this one might be from Germany, but let's confirm that with the booklet. Yes, Germany, from Rapunzel and the Two of Cups. Iraq for this one. If not the place, it could be their origin, for example. So let's continue. And we have, of course, more countries to come, so don't click away. So broken, I think that's associated to the tower moment. I think they might be going through something that is emotionally challenging or mentally challenging. And I think it's mostly a heartbreak or some type of split with somebody they loved or were really connected to. Could be a friendship as well. But I see that brokenness is something that will be fixed, let's say, or collected back to one piece, thanks to your love. And this is why you want to feel safe with each other. And I'm sure this is what you target. You want this person to feel whole again and to love again, to trust again. And we have somebody who's a bit shy, so they can be a bit shy in the beginning. I mean, you could see, even though they look very masculine and confident, they can be very soft as well. So their soft side can be what makes your soulmate a bit shy or a bit more introverted. But that is just in the beginning, because trust me, when starting to exchange and vibe with you and connect with you, it's going to be a different person, trust me. So shy, but only in the beginning. Or maybe with strangers. They need to acclimate, to people. So let's see more countries, more places. With this deck. Italy. You can be meeting on the road as well with the car, or they can have an Italian car or German car, because we saw German too. And Australia. So these are the 2 countries from this deck. I'm going to be using the map you saw also in the beginning, so we can get more confirmation. You're going to see the way I use it. But Italy, they can be in Italian as well, or Australian. So these are the 2 places. Let me see. And again, the mountains are showing up, the city, so this could be a city person. We saw the tower, we can see the buildings, so maybe that's related. Sunflowers, maybe that's a sign that this person is very solar, who has that, positivity, and they survived a lot of challenges, or they may have a difficult past. It's possibly somebody who was not as lucky as others, but they survived so many challenges that they became so strong, and not just strong, physically, but strong mentally and emotionally. So let's see more about their personality. Even though they seem to be broken, they're strong. And I think they're still here for a reason. They're still standing and believing in love because they have that strong, inner knowing first, but also strong mindset and strong emotions, I think it's best. So let's see. Overworked. So if not with a relationship, this can be some type of challenge at work. So feeling overworked, perhaps close to a burnout, because we can see burn, the burning flames, and a homebody. Not really surprised, because we're so shy. So look at this, introverted. And I talked about this with the shy card. They can be indeed introverts, or love their space, or stay at home. So maybe they're being challenged to get out, so then you can be meeting each other. Or if you are the one who is introverted, perhaps the 2 of you are. So it can be a challenge for the 2 of you just to go out and then meet each other. But you have to, because otherwise nothing will really allow this union to manifest. So overworked and homebody. They can have a cat or be a cat person. And cat person tend to be more reserved or more sensitive. So introvert, shy, again, connects with that type of essence and expression. I'm not saying everybody who has a cat is an introvert, but they tend to be more sensitive. So let's see more places. So places where you can be meeting, the sport event or one sport event. So if you go and assist to one sport event, or perhaps you do participate to one, this can be where? The train station. So if you felt guided to pile number 2, they can be connected. Or maybe that's just a sign to watch it too, because you can find some hint as well from your person. So train station and social media. So these can be different ways of encountering, meeting, or starting to bond and connect. But you can be going somewhere, or this can just be a sign that things are on track. And so you're waiting for the next train to appear, aka the next person to appear in your life. And so then you can be traveling to the destination of love together with your soulmate. They can be a sporty person if not going to a sport event, and they can be very popular on social media, or they can be very interested about social media. So it could be YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, but they can be trying to master that and become successful on one of these platforms. Or you can just be meeting this person out of social media or screens. This is what I see. They can be very fashionable as well, or interested into fashion. So fashion, sports, car, cities, trips, work, I think is really their focus. And pets, possibly. Pets, animals, or just connecting with nature and animals and energies. So I'm going to continue with the other techniques. So far we have fire energy and water sign. I'm saying that because I'm going to pick next the zodiac grid, so we can see the zodiac sign of your person. If not their zodiac sign, it could be the season when you meet. So here we have Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Aries, and Aquarius. So I'm going to move this on the side and use the map so we can see different places. And with the map, I am going to be using the pendulum. So when the pendulum turns, this is because one area is important for pile number 3. What? I'm only starting. Sorry. So let's see. No, not much here in America. Let's see Europe. Yes, and we saw Italy, so that connects perfectly. So Europe, not much from here. We saw Iraq, and this is like a very small circle. So I think there is indeed one area, so Turkey, Iraq, Iran. In these, let's see, Russia, no, Mongolia, no, China, not really, India, not really. Let's see for Asia. Yes, and this is really targeting Japan and Korea for Asia. Let's see, Philippines as well. So these countries, and let's see Australia. That's a big yes for Australia. You can see that circle is like a huge one. So the energy is quite crazy out. Oh, wait a second. I think we saw that. I'm not there. I'm so sorry, guys. Yes, we saw Australia, so that's why it was big. Anyways, so I'm going to pick next letters and words, so you can see the name of your person or more places, or any type of hints really, because you can see a sentence. You can see. Oh, I think of Tokyo, and we saw Japan, like circling. So yes, indeed. Or maybe TikTok. Sun, so they can have that solar personality. Someone is bubbly, or Sun talks about success in tarot, success and someone under the spotlight. They can have a ton or tons of supporters, maybe on TikTok. UK. When I see OST, I think of, the music, the tracks from movies. I'm not sure, maybe that's relevant, or if you did like one of them, maybe some messages here, note, but I think of leaving a note to you or reaching out to you, maybe a message. I heard Stuttgart. I think it is in Germany, but I'm not certain. Toronto. Stunning. Could be a compliment. I don't know why I think of Ken, and Barbie just came out, so maybe that's also a song from Barbie's music. I don't know, maybe that one of them can be talking to you. Not Nutella is what I think about as well. Let's key out. I honestly, we saw the introvert. I don't want to get out of my tower. And actually, Rapunzel in the story, like it's forbidden for her to come out. So maybe that's a sign as well. Like maybe somebody, when you used to be a kid, told you no, don't go out or don't go out too much. So if you had very strict parents, you can also have that influence when you grow older. So not feeling safe to go outside, not feeling too like keen on being around too many people because you were not really used to that before. So play or playful, someone playful. We have Aries, so confirmation. And from, I mean, you could see a lot of different places. So I think they will talk to you personally. So that's your reading, guys. If you do like it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to claim this beautiful energy down below in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. For personal guidance, the tools I use, the merch, everything is linked down below, so check it out. Check my other readings while you wait for me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.